What is a crime? My name is Carl Birkhead. I'm an attorney with Wirth Law Office in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've been doing family and criminal law for about 7 years now, and I want to help you make law easy by just giving a brief talk about what actually constitutes a criminal act. So obviously that question sounds really stupid. I mean, it should be kind of self-explanatory. A crime is anything that violates the law. It gets a little bit more into in depth than that. So for most crimes, not all of them. There's some crimes that are strict liability, and I'm not really going to get into that right now. But for most crimes, you have to satisfy two main elements. There's the mens rea and there's the actus reus. So those are fancy Latin legal words that make us lawyers sound and feel smarter than they really are, because all it really means is the mental state and the actual physical act itself. So the mens rea, the mental state. Uh, that's where you have to show that there was an intent to commit a crime, if it's an intentional crime like assault and battery or murder, or if there's a negligent crime like child neglect, for example. Either you intentionally, willfully, purposefully, or you negligently, wantonly, recklessly, with reckless disregard for health and safety. That's the intentional aspect. So anytime that you're looking at, has a crime been committed here? First, you have to look at the intent. Is it a crime that requires specific intent, like, you had the purpose to do that, or is it a crime that requires negligence, like you just had a reckless disregard? The other part of it is the actus reus. That's the act itself. So again, let's say just for easy purposes, assault and battery. Mens rea. I have to intend to want to assault you and batter you. I have to want to cause you to be apprehensive of physical harm, and then to actually cause you that physical contact, that physical harm. That's the mental side. That the actus reus is the actual punching. I mean, assault, I'm winding up for the punch, and then there's the pitch. That is the actual actus reus of the crime, and you have to show both sides of that in order to actually prove that a crime was committed. And if you can't, then no crime was committed. You look at the Oklahoma Uniform Jury Instructions, the elements of each crime on there are always going to be broken down by first the intentional part of it and then the actual physical act itself. If you have questions about this, or if you've been arrested and you don't really think that a crime was committed, absolutely give us a call. These are actually serious, justifiable defenses that can be raised in the course of trying to defend you in a criminal proceeding. And if you have questions about it, or you think maybe, well, hey, they can't prove my intent, or hey, I didn't actually physically commit a crime, absolutely call us. I'd love to talk with you about it, go through the elements with you, and see what we can do to help represent you. My name is Carl Birkhead. I'm an attorney with Wirth Law Office, and I want to help you make law easy. Thank you.